What's up, everybody? I am Super Beast GN. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing a Sultai Reanimator. So this is kind of an amalgamation of all of the lists I've seen online. Like I tried a few of the lists exactly the way they were, and I just not one of them really gripped me the way I wanted it to. And none of them played the Sheoldred, which I think is very. I think this is important in this deck. I really do. It's not like the biggest creature, it's not the craziest creature, but I think we do still need some removal in here. My problem is there was not a lot of interaction when it came to the main deck. You know, we had the portal to Phyrexias and Kaya, and that's about it. I think the Sheoldred's good because we can keep reanimating it later on with portal to Phyrexia. So this is my my little addition to the deck, to the deck style. Otherwise, we are playing, we're just being a self-mill. And so we know that if we play this deck, people who use Farewell are just going to dance all over us. There's nothing you can do about that if you want to play Reanimator. But this is a pretty quick Reanimator. We can reanimate as early as turn 3 because we have Squirming Emergence, which is the whole point of the deck. It's got Fathomless Descent. Return to the battlefield. Target non-land permanent. That's any non-land permanent. In your graveyard with mana value less than or equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. So, of course, before turn 3, we are going to be trying to fill our graveyard with stuff. So on turn 2, and most people will play the Vermin, the Gnawing Vermin. I didn't really like that in the deck. I thought it wasn't great. I went with the Fallaji Archaeologist. I like this one a lot better because with this, you do get an instant or sorcery back, or a non-land creature. So we can grab the Squirming Emergence from our deck. We can also grab the Founding of the Third Path if we want to. So that's really cool on turn 2. Founding of the Third Path, another thing. We can basically use the third part of this. You never want to play it on the third chapter unless you have 5 mana at least, and you have the mana to play the Squirming Emergence. But this is going to allow us to play the Squirming Emergence from the graveyard. So basically, we're just kind of pseudo giving Squirming Emergence a little bit of flashback here. We have the Picklock Prankster, which is perfect for this deck. You wait, you hold it up, play it usually at the end of their turn on turn 2. You mill 4 cards, then you put an instant sorcery or fairy card from among the milled cards into your hand. So you mill a bunch of cards, 4 cards, you know, quite a bit. And if you do happen to mill a Squirming Emergence, you can get it to your hand and then use it to the next turn if you need to. Cruel Somnophage. This one mills us 4 cards. It can mill anyone 4 cards, but we usually want to use it on ourselves. This one's a little scarier to use because this can mill your Squirming Emergence, and then you just lose it until you get a Founding of the Third Path. But this thing can get pretty big because we do have creatures in here. We do have a few creatures, so on the creature side, this can be a pretty good beater. Souls of the Lost. Now, if you watched my last video, which was a discard deck, but we had Souls of the Lost in there. I said I was going to brew around Souls of the Lost because it is a very, very good card. I said I didn't think it was good in the discard deck that I used, but I was just trying to figure it out. And I think this is the deck for it. This is the exact deck we needed. And if you don't know what it is, it's if you didn't watch that video, it's 1 in a black, star +1. As an additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card, or sacrifice a permanent. We're going to get our big things that are in our hand that we want to reanimate. We want to discard those things with the cost of this. Souls of the Lost, its power is equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard, and its toughness is equal to that number +1. So on turn 3, after playing the or turn 3 or 4, you can get it to be a beast with the Picklock Prankster and the Archaeologist. Just a really, really good card. I've had it up to, I think, 19-20 so far in practice, but I mean, it can go a lot higher than that. And it counts every permanent that's in your graveyard. Like I said, people using Farewell, they're just going to trounce all over you with this deck, but hopefully you can get there before they do that. And if they do that, maybe you can rebuild. Urborg Lhurgoyf, since we are playing Sultai, this is the perfect card for that. It's 1 in a green, kicker blue, kicker black. Mill 3 cards for each time it was kicked. Its power is equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard, and its toughness is equal to that number +1. Not going to get quite as big as the Souls of the Lost, but still could get pretty big. And even if it doesn't get that big, we still are milling cards with it, so it's really helping out everything else, like the Squirming Emergence and the Souls of the Lost. Squirming Emergence. Amazing card. This is what we're doing. Yeah. We talked about that, right? Yeah. Sheoldred. 3 and 2 black. I think this is a great reanimator target. We're going to have a lot of cards in our graveyard. We can even put cards in our opponent's graveyard with the Cruel Somnophage to get that exile Sheoldred effect when they have, they need 8 cards in their graveyard. So we can do that to our opponent and get this online. Normally we don't need to. The front side is good enough, but the True Scriptures is a powerhouse and all in itself. We have Toxrill the Corrosive. Now, a lot of the lists I saw did not play this card. As a matter of fact, I think most of them didn't. But I think this is a great card to put in here because we need removal, and this is like one of the best removals, especially when we can reanimate it through Portal to Phyrexia. So it's a really, really good card, really fun card, and we get slugs when the creatures die that have the counters on them. So pretty badass card, and I really like it. So great in this deck. We have one Etali. Obviously, you know what Etali does. This is one of the mainstays in a reanimator deck. We just wanted to come in and just get so much value. And then maybe reanimate it later. Titan of Industry, just in case we need to kill some pesky artifacts or enchantments or gain some life. It's just a must. Any target that enters the battlefield and does something is a good reanimator target. Kaya, Intangible Slayer, one of those because she is hexproof. She is probably one of the best planeswalkers in Standard. She can really turn the game around. Just so many things great with her. One with the Multiverse, we have 3 of those because if you have a bunch of the stuff in your hand, if you have like Portal to Phyrexia in your hand, Titan of Industry, all this stuff is in your hand, you have no way to get rid of it. Reanimating one with the Multiverse is a really good way to make use of those cards that are in your hand because you'll be able to play them for 0 mana. Unless Thalia is on the field, in which case you will have to pay 1. But even so, still a great card to have. And then Portal to Phyrexia, one of the few cards that is removal in the deck. Removes each opponent sacrifices 3 creatures when it enters the battlefield, and then you get to whatchamacallit? You get to reanimate a creature at the beginning of each of your turns. Now, my original version of this deck when I in testing had the Virtue of Persistence, and I don't think the Virtue of Persistence is really good in this deck because if you use it for its 2 mana cost, it goes into exile, and then you can't reanimate it. There's a lot of value for that card. It's just not good for this deck. You can mill it and reanimate it, but I think the Portal to Phyrexia, if you're this deck has no problems getting a bunch of permanents into the graveyard. So 2 more mana for the Portal to Phyrexia usually isn't a problem. So do with that information as you will. And then I saw a bunch of versions of this deck, and a lot of them played the the dual lands, but I thought I saw one that played Evolving Wilds, Field of Ruin, and Terramorphic Expanse. And we don't usually see these being used much in Standard, but in this deck it's amazing because you are getting you are mana fixing whatever you need, green, blue, black, whatever, and then this counts as a permanent in your graveyard. So you're getting the mana you need, plus you're getting they do come in tapped. That is not the greatest, but it's pretty easy. We have nothing to play on turn 1. So if you're seeing an Evolving Wilds or a Terramorphic Expanse in your opening hand, this is the play right here. I mean, there's no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. That is the play. You can go a bunch of dual lands. That is your prerogative. But I think personally, I like this idea much better. We do have one dual land. We have the Restless Reef because it does become a 4/4. It's really nice for attacking planeswalkers after like a Sunfall or something. But also it mills 4 cards when it attacks. So we can mill ourselves, we can mill our opponent. Just a little bit of value here for a land. I'm hoping not to need it very much, but it's there if we do. The Field of Ruin will fix our mana. We'll be able to get one of our lands here. If we have like only blue and black, we can get our green, and so on and so on. But let's get right into. I think I've covered everything here. I think I covered everything this deck wants to do. So, without further ado, let's get right into the games and see how it does. Oh no, this Reanimator is so salty. We're going second. That's all right. Well, whatever. I guess we're going blue with this, because yeah, definitely going blue. Going blue because we got the swamp. Blue. Got ourselves a swamp. We have the Field of Ruin to kind of further... Oh, hello. Awesome. Let's see. Thalia on turn 2, always good. For everybody. Alright, now she can't be attacking in, because we have 4 toughness. Recruitment officer, sure. Well, I don't counter anything in this deck, so... Let's see. What do I want to do? See, Founding of the Third Path gets really bad. Let's see. No attacks. We'll Picklock Prankster at the end of their turn. See what they do here. I wonder if they even have any white. I should have killed it. They would have just got a plains. They have to have at least a plains, right? Let's see. Discard a card. How about that? Probably the one we can never cast. Not at least in this game. And let's do that. Alright. Will you be attacking in? That is the question. Do you have something to kill this? Not with red. Like, only red? I don't think so. Human. Looks like they don't have white. Okay. If they attack in here, we have good blocks. Let's go ahead and mill. See what we get. Not gonna attack. They're just gonna chump block with something and then they just snap back for more. I don't think they have actual planes in the deck. Let's see. Guess one with the multiverse, right? Play the Titan of Industry. And we have an artifact or enchantment? No. Put it on that. This way we can block the Adeline with it. Alright. Just have bigger creatures. They might have some kind of, oh, the copper coat. Okay. Sure. Oh, there it is. They found it. Probably should have played that. That's fine. I think everything costs 1 because Thalia. Oh no. But what will you take out? Probably one of the 16s, right? Yeah, I mean that makes the most sense, right? They have nothing in the graveyard yet. That's bad. Yeah, I mean... What you got? What are you getting rid of? Everything is really good here. So I'm gonna say maybe the recruitment officer. Recruitment officer's keeping a minute right now though. Getting them value. Whatever they get rid of, I just get it next turn if I want to. Do I want to sacrifice a permanent? I want to discard a card. Sacrifice a permanent. Do I want... Yeah. We'll get rid of one of those. Cast an instant or sorcery from our hand. Sure. Without paying its mana cost. That's awesome. I mean, this is pretty good. Evolving Wilds first. We'll play it on blue. So we can play our blue stuff, and then Souls of the Lost. Discard a card, sure. Are you gonna kill it? They could. Okay, cool. Discard a card. Go blue. Kind of want that reef. Alright, now if you have a second one. I know they have two in their hand because you always start with like two of them. No, I want to kick it, dude. Twice. Auto tapper trying to screw me over here. Back for 10. There you go. The auto tapper. Up the beanstalk into leyline binding 100%. You can't tell me they don't have it. Oh my god. So I think they're... No, they're not dead yet. Ooh. Good game. Don't even. I'm going to attack first. I'm going to get the maximum power out of this, and then... Alright, Sunfall, here he comes. California, here he comes. Oh no!
Run away. You'll be safe. You are not much of a roadblock.
Get rid of it. Too much of an issue. I think what I'm going to do is take the Topiary Stomper, if he doesn't Sunfall. I mean, well, I guess I'll still do it. So I can play the Toxrill. If he doesn't have another Wandering Emperor, or Sunfall, or anything like that, or Leyline Binding, we pretty much win. He's going to Leyline Binding the Portal. He has 2 Leyline Bindings, we're sad. But it doesn't matter, because we're going to be attacking in... Oh, hello. Okay. Attack? Yeah, you kind of have to. So Sunfall, right? Gotta be Sunfall. No. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Only blue. That's not great. So probably should mulligan. And that's a little better, actually. And... see, the Field of Ruin, probably. Yeah. Ooh, now what do I want? Probably still a... well, maybe a black. Now that we drew the island. We can founding of the third path into Picklock Prankster. Oh, nice. Get some value. Well, they know what we're up to because they're doing the exact same thing. So, their Souls of the Lost, not great right now. It's about to get real crazy. Okay. Definitely do not want to mill them. Which one can I can do either one, right? I could do only one, though. Guess it doesn't matter. We didn't get one. Alright, unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? We could just draw it, though. We have literally, like, milled a bunch of cards. We could be getting it soon. Tyvar! See, well, I was gonna put Tyvar in this one. Decided not to, because I think it's a little too slow. That's pretty good, though, right there. 8-9, not great. I mean, for us. 7-8. Yeah, I can't be taking 7 here, man. Oh, oops. Well, that's not great. Well, we can Field of Ruin next turn if we... It's not looking good for us. They have the thing, too. Ever-flowing well. Cool. It's gonna get even worse next turn, so... and then he untaps. Yeah.
Ready for round 2.
Oof. 9, 10, 11. It's mill. I don't know if we could die this turn, but... wow, nothing. Where is it? It's just like not existent right now. Like how we are almost half our deck deep and we have not found one Squirming Emergence yet our opponent has one. All right. No, I see the writings on the wall. Let's see what you get back. Probably we don't really have anything yet. I mean, we're literally just going to die from Souls of the Lost on board. Probably kill that. Probably should. Oh, yeah, no, we're just definitely dead. Awesome. Love it. I mean, there's nothing we could do. We couldn't find it. Terramorphic Expanse. We're gonna go... oh, black with it, I guess. Well... or do we go green with it? Let's go green with it. Because we get... well, we do still need black, though. Are you gonna mill me? No, mill me. Gross. All right, well. I don't like going second. Well, no. Did we go say no? I went first, but I feel like this is a good hand if we could just draw the black, you know? Attack for 1. Bingo. Got it. Oh, I'm at 19. Alright, let's go ahead and... I have to say, don't spell pierce me. I mean, a Sheoldred on turn 3 is insane, right? Okay. Guess I had to choose something. They're playing the same thing? Yeah. I opted not to have the Gnawing Vermin in there. I don't think the Gnawing Vermin's very good. That's nice. We'll do this. So now we get the Kaya. So they've already paid for something here. No doubt they have another land, sure. We're gonna mill some more cards. Why would they attack like that, knowing that we have Menace here? Pretty interesting. Spell Pierce? Do you have Spell Pierce? Do you just have Spell Pierce? No, you don't.
I'll see this through to the end.
Alright, we have the Kaya on the field. Ooh. Sexy. But I don't think resurrecting the portal is going to be a big deal here, to be honest. Well, I guess it would if she got the Sheoldred. We could just get it back, though. I guess we could just play it, right? Auto pay, sure. If they counter it, we're fine. We got another one in our hand. Anything that's good on the top, he's going to put in the graveyard. But you never know what the next card's going to be, though. That's the thing. So even if those are the best cards, like, you could have, like, 2 really good cards in a row, you know? Souls. Discard a card. Yeah, we'll use that. Boom. 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 Alright. So we have Souls of Lost to 14-15.
That's just a start.
Attack. You have to double block, baby. They can't kill it. They're in pretty good shape here. Like I said, even if they play a portal to Phyrexia, we could play ours from the graveyard. And then, so they get a Sheoldred, so what? Target creature or enchantment. Yeah. I mean, we knew that was going to happen, right? Nice. Yeah. There was too much to do there. We got it. Is there a better feeling? This is tough, man. Alright, let's go Evolving Wilds on blue. Maybe we'll draw the green. Possible. Here comes Skrelv, sure. There we go. So now Picklock Prankster is really good, unless they play Thalia. Here comes Thalia. Oh, Illuminator. Okay. Don't do that. We got Field of Ruin. Alright, let's Lhurgoyf. And now we have 7. So that's Toxrill. Just gotta block this Illuminator Virtuoso. Which we probably won't be able to. He knows we have the Toxrill. If they leave 2 up, that means they have a counter. You know they have it. They don't have it! Do they have something to kill it? Exile it? That's probably what it is. That's a Toxrill on turn 4, my friend. Okay. Black. Okay. Sure. That was weird. Methinks some people don't know what the Illuminator Virtuoso or the Skrelv does. I thought this was Scooby-Doo for a minute. That is not Scooby-Doo. Security bypass. If it attacks alone, it can't be blocked. Okay, so... do one more thing on it. Okay. So we're taking 10. That's not good. But... see if we can get something else in the graveyard. Yeah, I guess we get that. And then we play it. And... get that. I think that's the better play. That is the better play. 100%. because we get to destroy this. And gain 5 life. Alright, well, if he has another security bypass, we're kind of screwed. What's this do? Okay. Does it make it unblockable, though? That's my question. Leggy boy, alright. Alright, well, he's tapped out. It's 8. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to Squirming Emergence. The one with the multiverse. We're going to just play Portal to Phyrexia. Yeah, you can have that, yeah, you can have that. That's game. Yeah, we knew it was going to happen. That was scary for a second, though. That is the deck, folks. There is so many ways that you can build this Golgari Reanimator, or Sultai Reanimator. There's so many ways to do it. This is just, you know, like my kind of amalgamation of everything I've seen and all the lists I've looked at. So this is the way I feel I would want to play it. So, like if you really do like the Gnawing Vermin, yeah, play the Gnawing Vermin. The deck is all about the Squirming Emergence. So however you can get Squirming Emergence activated and get some value off it, that's just the way to go, you know? We all have different experiences. We all have different play styles. And I think this one fits me just right. So let me know in the comments what you want me to brew with next, or anything else that you want me to brew with. Another card that maybe you want me to brew around that you haven't seen me play yet. Maybe there's a card you were just like, oh man, I don't know what to do with this. Ask me. I'll try to figure it out. I'll help you brainstorm. You know, that's what I love about this game. We're all just trying to come up with cool decks, and we're all trying to help each other brew around some awesome strategies. So let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. I hope you had a good time. I really had a good time with this one. This is probably so far, and we haven't done that many decks for this set, but this is probably one of my favorite decks in this set so far. So yeah, love it a lot. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Peace out and have a wonderful day.